Hello. Okay, that should work. Ah, wait, where do I do this? Here. Do we need light? Should I turn on the thing? Yeah, it's probably better, right? So welcome to today's chapter reaction, which is chapter 1162. There's already some people in the chat. Someone who claimed being first was Dexter. Indeed, actually was first. Second was Grove Stonks. Very welcome to the stream. Then we have Will of Dreams. Welcome. Glad to see you. And Bushido, who's claiming this is a mid-chapter. That's a bold claim about a One Piece chapter. There are no mid-chapters from One Piece. Hello, Chief of Foreign Relations, Bushido. Foreign Discord relations, I guess. Okay. So today is a cozy day, guys. I hope you guys have your tea or whatever you're drinking. It's a nice autumn day. Perfect day to chill and read a One Piece chapter, but not to this song. Huh? Oh, yeah, that's all right. Okay. So I got a day off today. This is great. Finally, an afternoon, a Saturday afternoon without work. Okay, Bushido just can't help it. The Irish Theory has become #1 most popular video on the channel. Yeah, I already acknowledged that. I kind of said, okay, this is Mr. Bushido's channel from now on. But that's not true, because overall, you have to count all the views, right, Bushido? So you got to take all the live reactions, all the other theories of mine, and compare all these views to the one theory. So it's still my channel. No more Bushido theories for the next 2 or 3 videos. Next one will probably be like either my Emu one, or maybe I'm doing the community one first, where I pull up like many of the small theories from the Discord. Maybe I can make like a 30-minute video out of that. Like, there's some really cool ideas on there. By the way, also the one you said, Grove Songs, which has been featured by Joy Girl already. I've watched it. Very good, very interesting. Really good video. But I won't take that for my video then, because Joy Girl already featured it, right? So that would be kind of ass. But definitely a really good theory. Look at me, I am the captain now. Not yet. Not yet. Okay. I'm already a little bit late, right? It's already 8 past, so I think we're good. There won't be many more people coming around this time. It's pretty early for the US folks. Chapter 1162, God Valley, Battle Royale. Onichad Yamato in the Holy Never Shrine Pilgrimage final volume. Dear Luffy Dono, it's another peaceful day in Wano. So that means Yamato is done with her traveling through Wano. Interesting. So now on to the rest of the world. How fast did they do this? Him? You know what I mean. How fast was Yamato? Is this already in the future? Is this happening at the time of events where we are not yet in the current timeline? Like, is this foreshadowing? Or did all of this happen at the same time? Because that would mean Yamato is pretty damn fast. Will says it doesn't count if all the views are from you. That would be really hard to get all the views, like 60k, 16k or whatever, all from me. I'm pretty sure YouTube is much more than capable to filter this out, and they do. And that would be a huge time waste for myself as well. Cover stories suck. You're in a bad mood today, Bushido, aren't you? I say she, okay. Katya, hey, welcome to the stream. Finally free from the Yamato cover story. Oh my god. You guys really didn't like it. But the Moria thing was really cool, in my opinion. Huh. I mean, she said she wanted to be Odin, not that. Oh, let's not open that discussion again. One Piece community has been havoc over this for like a whole year or something like that. Okay. Notes. There's all kinds of cures. Cured meats. Duck, chicken, tuna. They're all so good. Yep. Solid advice from Oda. I really like that song. I should put that on Perma. Alright. No one's safe on God Valley. Oh, excuse me. I'm a little bit in a chill mood today. I'm ready to throw hands any day. Oh, sure. I think the cover story is here to show us the passing of time. I think so too, yeah. And it's doing that well, in my opinion. Who's walking around the mirror behind you? Anyway, Rox and St. Garling are clashing in the northwest. Set backup. Rox versus Garling. Roger Pirates. Roger Keynote location. Navy. Rox Pirates. And we even got a compass. There's treasure, but you want to go the other way? We've got the Rox crew behind us. And the Navy on our front, to our front. Gone ahead, Rady. I'll handle things later, here. My bad, Roger. Come on, like, it didn't look like she was injured. Surely she could run herself, no? It's you, Bushido? No. Ready got Shaki bag. Move to the ship to the southwest. On it. What? Man, I'm so jealous. Damn it, me too. Beat Ready and take Shaki. Oh my god, yeah, try it. Yeah, it's cute, yeah. But surely she could walk herself. She's in high heels. That has not ever stopped a woman in One Piece to do crazy shit. I just think about Boa. You can't, dumbasses. Shaki would get hurt. True. Focus on gathering treasure instead. Everything else is still up for grabs. Yeah. Huff huff. Oh my god, the smiling. Shaki, there's something I've got to tell you. Don't say another word. I already know. What does she know? So he wanted to tell her that he loves her, or the opposite, that he doesn't give a damn. Surely the first one, right? Price storeroom 1. Storeroom 1. It's crazy out there. They couldn't have asked for a better opportunity. Is this it? Yes, I don't know which is which, so just eat up, holy shit. Are we gonna see this? Oh no. We don't. Phew, close one. Okay, we've already seen that part. Iva-chan. Hand that one over too. Kuma, don't think, just eat it. You have to eat it. Damn, save them. If we get a single person off this island alive, we can call this a victory, man. Iva is the best. The island's developed into a pirate war zone. Should we pull back or try to capture them? Marco? Huh? Is it me? What? Wait. Yeah, I know, right? But Marco was 7 at that point, but wait, just a second. What? Like, who this? Was this a little fuck up from Oda? Did he feel like drawing Marco? What? Misa confused. Oh yeah, okay, lots of people have noticed this. Okay. There's every One Piece character possible in this war. Yeah, but like, Dexter's right. Marco was like 7 at this point. That's, okay. Good. Whatever. We know we're just gonna take that as a side note and put that here. Maybe for later. Alright. What are your orders? Ua whoosh. Marine Group location. Hey Sengoku, did you know about this crap? I think I recall someone alluding to it in a vague rambling report once. Did the guy up and vanished from Navy life sometime afterwards? Oh. This doesn't feel like a dream. They really did this. So who might that guy have been? You cover up the honkers? Yeah, that can't be. You're right. We put it up there. Good point. Good point. Perhaps his ability, the Phoenix, dies and gets reborn. I mean... So you mean Marco actually is much older? That straight up make it the best ever through the world. Yeah, that definitely would be crazy. Rock's location. Why ain't these guys dying? Sabek, put me down. Oh, we get more. We got no choice but to run. Some of the others got caught up and transformed. Wait, Sabek. What happened? Is it an ability? Damn. More like demons. Pops, Granny, what in the world? Oh. He's sure strong. It takes quite a long while to regenerate from his sword slashes. Yo, you almost slashed his head in half. Holy shit. But now we know he's also part of the Davy clan. Finishing him will please the Great One. Indeed, the interruption to our tourney has turned out to be a blessing. Let me go, Sabek. Are you gonna try to fight them off one-handed? Don't you get it, Ares? If anyone bearing the Davy name is caught, they go through so much suffering. It'll make hell look tame. I know that. Wait, they got reversed and Emu is not there yet. What? Oh, that was too early, wasn't it? Okay, I keep on reading. I'm a full-fledged part of the Davy clan now. Now? Everyone here was always so nice to me, even though I was a pirate. I fully understand the fate of our clan's faces. Now put me down. Hey! What's going on? If I was the kind of woman who just clung to you and couldn't protect a single child, you never would have fallen for me, right? What's up with that hair? That's crazy. Imagine Blackbeard and Nami. Relatives. Anyway, don't be an idiot. If it looks like they're about to get me, I'll kill Teach and commit suicide. What the fuck? We survived this by splitting up. Let's meet on Lulusia Sabek. What the heck? She's insane. Who is she? Finally ditched your wife and kid, huh? Now then, what will the next attack be? Why am I the one being saved here? Tap tap. Oh, wait. Okay, he cut off half the island. Afraid I can't let you go any further. Now bring it on, you monsters. Sebek! Outside storeroom 1. Mama. This'll do. A model of the fishy fruit. I feed it to Katakuri. Okay. My future's crew's gonna be overwhelmingly powerful. Oh my goodness. Wait. Didn't Big Mom say she gave the fruit to him? Hi, I'm a fan from Algeria, dude. Good luck. Hey there. Thanks, I guess, and welcome to the channel, bro. Praini Nika. Welcome. She's a baddie, yeah. Her hair's hot. Yeah. Okay, wait. I just need to read this on. It's kind of confusing for me that that Kaido's just bashing her head in. Like, what the fuck? This is giving it? Like, he just took it from her. What a... That's crazy. This face. Nom grin. Screw you, Kaido! Huff. I won't let you die. Huff. I won't let you die, Teach. Behind the game stage, prize storeroom 2. I found the treasure. Woo! I've never seen this much loot before. Whoa, there's devil fruits too. Load it all up. Like we let the Roger pirates get away with all this. Drive the pirates off the island. Nothing makes sense here, even justice. Well, wait. Nothing makes sense here, even justice. Even justice what? Man, the world government's navy, please let us go. God Valley is not a member nation as such. Even if I only manage one more, I'm gonna save as many of these people as I can. Saturn, is Rox dead? Wait, so many cut-off sentences. This is annoying me so much. Like, finish the sentences, Oda, please. Well, things have continued to unfold outside of our expectations. All this intense destruction, I believe, if it continues, we risk something else being unleashed. Oh. What is that? A dragon? That must not be permitted. Something else being unleashed. Thank you. Kuma-kun, you're no need to thank me. We have to hurry. Anywhere but here would be heaven. Wait, songs. No, not yet. Okay. I had given up on surviving this. Thank you. Poof. Thank you. Poof. Thank you. Poof. Okay, he's sending all of them away. That's good. Okay, so Kaido's the dragon, probably. Most likely, right? Then we've got Haki striking. Everyone's like, what's going on? Oh. Okay. Boss, it's Rox and the others. Hold on, this probably isn't the time for that. How dare you go after my family? If you want me dead, I'll take you down first. Huff, damn it. So he's no match for him. Amazing. There's not much to gain here, you know. Still gonna help. Wait, Whitebeard's at his place now? Don't sweat it. I owe you since I'm always drinking on your tab. Hey, you two, check this out. Whoa, no. Okay. Oh my god, that's so epic. I finally got an ability. Good on ya, at least someone's having a fun time. Wow. That's great and all, but mind if I ask what the hell we're up against? Saint Saturn, what is this transformation? Whoa, a monster. Maybe this is a dream after all. What's up with this island? What is it? Yeah, ask. If I had to say, I'd say it. If I had to say, I'd say it's been one adventurous twist after another today. The world. They're up against the world. So Emu's taken over Saint Saturn? I mean, it's not surprising if Emu can do it with Gunko. Probably can do it with Saturn too, right? But and why did Oda portray Roxia as a figure again, a shadow figure? Okay, chat time. Big Mom was like, "You owe me one." Yeah, kinda. She did after he hit her in the face. Yeah. How convenient Garp doesn't know. Yeah, true. Nothing makes sense here. Even justice as in even justice does not make sense. Oh, that's how they mean it. Okay. Thanks, Dexter. He went for her head because he knows she's pregnant and doesn't want to hurt her. Haha. You think so? I mean, that would be good from Kaido actually. The marine who disappeared after learning about the hunting games is the man marked by flames? Maybe. It's one of the mysterious figures we still don't know much about. Emo Dokken with Saturn. Ultimate form. Either Muturn or Gyumu. This is crazy. Gyumu. No, the dragon is Momo. Come on, man. It could have been that Oda, at this point, I was not at the end yet, right? So Oda could have still like trolled us, like showing Kaido getting the fruit and then just showing the shadow of the dragon. And all the guys saying maybe they will unleash something. So could have also been some dragon they unleash. It ended up being Kaido though. You sassy bitch. Kade says, so what makes Emu the world, I wonder? Yeah, I had to think about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure when I read the world somehow. The worldo. Love the 3-man team here of crew loyalty and friendship. Yeah, definitely. It looks really badass. I mean, like, also, bro gets his fruit and instantly knows how to deal with it somehow. Like, he's instantly flying. Just think about it. Momo couldn't figure out shit forever. He was a kid though, but still. Wonder if Emu's Saturn poison. Wonder if Emu Saturn poisons Whitebeard and Roger, and that's their sickness. Oh. Good point. Yeah, that's a good point. But also, are they looking at the same thing? Because Whitebeard's like, mind if I ask? Yeah? Wait. Hello? Yeah? Oh, the chapter's not mid? Bushido was talking bullshit? Oh yeah, that's nothing new. Oh yeah. Okay, I just continue with the reaction. Alright. Yeah, thanks. Bye. Good. We cleared that up. Was just Oda saying that Bushido's talking bullshit. Anyway, so Whitebeard's like what we are up against, right? But Roger and Garp but Roger and Garp, they are somewhere else, aren't they? Or are they all at the same spot right now and looking at the Emu combination? This is weird. And you know, there's another thing that always bugged me so far. Wrong song for this. So they felt Emu? Yeah, that's a good point. They maybe felt it, yeah. You tried with the rest of the elders' names? Emu the Klabautermann. Back to August chat with Saturn. Oh, damn. I don't remember that at all. Like I know they were talking, but what they were saying it's too long ago. But what I wanted to say was, what was bugging me the whole time was that when we learned about God Valley the first time, all we knew was that Roger and Garb banded together to fight Rocks, right? Think about that. As of now, it doesn't look like it's going into this direction at all. Because everyone's just doing their own thing. Until now it was about Shaki and all that. So how do they end up, how do Roger and Garb end up fighting Rocks? So here's my idea. We already saw people being turned into demon shit and all. What if Emu's taken over Garb, Rocks? And the only way to stop that is Garb and Roger stopping Rockmu. Eames. You know what I mean? Like, Emu's gonna dummy reverse Rocks somehow. Right? I mean, that's the only way how I see this ending up being the result. A Klabautermann only shows up when a ship or crew is loved and doomed. If Emu is the word Klabautermann, then the world was doomed and Emu stopped it? I don't know. So you guys think that was the first time Emu appeared? I think Emu has been there since ever. Like, Emu is definitely already, like, they've been talking about Emu. Right? Like, when Garling was at God Valley in the Elder's room, he was like, the Great One will be pleased to hear that, right? That means Emu was already there. So I think we can put that aside. Jody List says, here we learn Emu-sama is probably the ancient Klabautermann of planet Earth. And you can't trust the word out of Linden's mouth. I know about the Klabautermann thing. I'll probably end up eating my own words at some point. But I don't know. I don't think that fight there was so critical that the world was in danger. Surely, like, Rock split the island in half, but that's a bit much then. Like, for Emu to be like, if Emu was the Klabautermann, it was like, oh man, the guy just cut off like a small fucking island. The whole world's gonna end? I doubt it. Then Emu should appear at each and every Buster Call if that was the logic behind that. Saturn asked what Blackbeard's crew was really after, and when Augur just says the word. Oh, I see. Okay. So, how I read this is more like Rock says Emu is the word, as in because Emu is the one holding the reins over the world. That's how I read it. But I understand the Klabautermann point as well. Nobody believes the word of Sengoku's mouth now either. Max. Roger says he wants to turn the world upside down. Domi reversely the word. Oh, that's a good one. Word awaits our answer, okay. Make a cup of coffee. I think the Klabautermann of Earth has been there forever, but they never appear until the world is ending, like now. But the whole Emu being the spirit of the world makes sense to me. Now, I'm not saying he split the island, he cut some part off, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it does make sense. It's just like, I don't think that's the reason why it came out, really. Nika maybe the Klabautermann and Emu the shadow of the world. think it's just for rocks. So I still think. So I got a theory on Emu. I'm working on. This chapter is surely not helping with it, to be honest. I don't want to tell too much about it. Lennon also slandered the goat rocks when discussing him with young Kaido. True. A super chat from Mr. Bushido for €2. Thank you very much. Emu is a celestial dragon is my next theory. Huh? Are you trolling or? You might be right. He's a problem since he knows so much. Marv, it might be just a metaphor, the world. Yeah, that's what I said, right? As in Emu is holding the reins to the world. So that's how I read it. Look at Discord, I sent you an image of dragon. Okay. Where? Oh, here. You. The world is waiting for our answer. I mean, yeah. I get it. But still, like, for me that means the leader of the world. But okay, yeah, Emu could be the spirit of the world. Why not? It's what they unleashed when it's like the Balrog in Moria, right? They were like mining too far down. When you think about the mural where they unearth all the stuff in this mine thing on the right side, they mined too far down and found Emu, something like that. You should tease theories. So the theory is about Emu being a shadow of someone. That's enough tease, is it not? But yeah, good point. The 1/3 rocks cut off is Thriller Bark. That's a good one. I like that. That I like. You should tease in general. I should tease you, Bushido. What's this? It has a spoiler tag on it. Funny. I think Bushido means a literal dragon of space. Oh, that's what he means? I see. I mean, yeah. I don't know. I've got so many theories on Emu already, like I don't know, I'm probably the channel with the most weirdest and fucked up Emu theories. So yeah, I think I might have mentioned Emu being a dragon. No, actually there was Kuso, not me. And Dawn and Dusk. But yeah. D's definitely standing for Davy. Him not needing to have a D to be Davy Jones. I don't know about that. I understand the viewpoint, but I think it's not. Because the way Oda dropped it was not really on the nose. Like you know what I mean? Like, I think if we really get revealed what the D means, it will be a huge panel and right in your face. And there will be characters around it will be like, what? So I think that's not what D means, in my opinion. I'm trying to break his mind. Yeah, sure. We dug too deep. Yo, GB, welcome. Haven't seen you in a while. You got a new profile picture again. This is confusing. Welcome. Hope you have been good. Nika or Joyboy Shadow? I don't know. Maybe. But no. Or maybe yes. I don't know. Yeah. I sent another image on Discord that will break. Listen, I already seen that, Bushido. I will not address it. Yo, welcome to the chat, Killick. The Luminary. I feel like Killick. There was a game called Bloody War, and there was a character in it called Killick, I think. Not sure if you relate to that, but I used to play that one. Katie says, we saw someone come from space with the same ship as Enel. Yeah. Definitely. That's what I say in one of my videos, right? Like Enel must have... Oh, that's a bit too energetic. Enel must have found some blueprints or something somewhere to build this ship. I mean, Enel is not a dumbass, right? But surely he does not come up with an idea for a flying ship like this. He must have seen it somewhere, and that's how he made them replicate it. So that's that. Everyone remember to like this stream. Good job, Dexter. I forgot to say that again in the beginning of the video. Damn it. So like the stream, please, if you have not yet. Good mods. Julius says, I think Joyboy was the drummer in a band. Emo was the singer, but got demoted bass player to tambourine player. Yo, you crazy. Joyboy was the leader of the band and drummer. Okay. But we saw an angel type thing come from the death through. Yeah. Yes. There are so many things on that on the mural that make us still ask questions. So what? I still don't remember. What did I say about that angel thing? I'm forgetting about my own theories. It's a little bit pathetic. But I think I addressed this. You with me on the D-reveal, Dex? Or good? At least someone. I think it's just devil. Right? That would make most sense. But it would be too on the nose as well. Like, if it really was just devil, as in devil fruits. Like, I don't know. But probably is just devil. But I don't know. Imagine being Oda, making the secret name D, and then having a literal fruit called devil fruit. If I was Oda, I would be like, ah shit. Now, that's not very exciting to reveal that it's called devil. That must be something else. Right, join the Discord. Everyone get in Discord. I'm trying to be very active. I mean, I'm more active recently since there are more people, and actually there are so much more people than before. And everyone is like contributing theories and all. I have a problem getting after this. I still have not read everyone's theory in there yet, because I kind of need to be in the mood and take time for it. When I get home from work and shit, I don't always feel like, okay, now sit down and read someone's theory on Discord, right? But I have read most of them. I think like there's 2 open or something like that. So yeah, if you wanna throw in some theories and you're interested in me making them part of a video in the future, then just do so. I gladly put it in and drop your names. Joined the carrot for Nakama agenda. I don't know about that. You were doing a good job until this point. The carrot thing is not helping. Vegapunk says the world is sinking. But if Emu was the world's Klabautermann, right? Would Emu care about the parts that are land? Or would it just don't give a shit about them as long as the planet itself is still intact? It doesn't matter if it's flooded or not, you know? So I don't know about that Klabautermann thing. I want to play Bloody War with Killick. Never heard of it. I'm not sure if Killick was written exactly as your name, but yeah. It's like a fighting game. I'm not even sure if there's new parts. Just Google it. Dexter just writes Marv. What is it? Play peak drinking game with me and Kuso. What? You guys were making a drinking game out of peak? You have to explain that to me later. But I don't have any alcohol here to drink with you guys. Your inspiration comes from Soul Eater, Killik. Oh, was Killik from Soul Eater? It's Soul Calibur? Ah, do I mix it up? Was he not from Bloody War? Was it from Soul Calibur? Yeah, maybe it was Soul Calibur. Yeah. Oops. Whatever. It's a fighting game nonetheless. Joyboy was the Drums of Liberation. Liberation was the name of the band he was in. Oh, come on with your band name now, Jody List. This theory is so crazy. Luffy's also a drummer. I mean, I get where you're coming from. But if that ends up being the thing, that it's a band, not gonna lie, I would not dig it. I would not dig it at all. I wouldn't like it. D is for demon. You read it here first. Okay. I brought people. I'm the Moses to your server. Sure thing. If you want to call yourself that, but no rabbit. No rabbit, please. The Will of Dreams. Devil, Demigod, Demon. Deva, Desert, Dream, Delta Brainwaves, at Deepest Sleep, Drown, Dawn, Destiny. Are we just brainstorming the D now? How about Dick, Dumbass, and Doodle? No, just kidding. You should make streams while you react on the theories. You mean like me reading the theories in Discord? But, I mean, I could do that, but the thing is, that would require me to sit there in front of the camera and read out loud what would people write, right? And sometimes when I read stuff that people write, either because there's missing punctuation and comma or other things, that's no complaint. It's just because I'm also write very casually when I'm writing in Discord and shit. I'm like, and then I'm like stopping, being confused for like 2 or 3 minutes, reading again until I get the point, you know? I don't know. I don't think that would be very entertaining, would it? But I could do that probably if people wanted. If people say that would be interesting. Damned cursed dopamine, smile before you die, haha, dead, haha. Come on, Will. You know, I think the D just stands for dude. Nah, that was a bad one. There's a possibility that music is the focus of the D clan or Devi clan. So the Drums of Liberation, I feel like really, in my opinion, really just revolves around the heartbeat of Nika or Luffy in this case, because it sounds like a drum. And people who heard it were like, that's the sound of freedom. In my opinion, it does not require any really... it does not require any further music reference or something like that. It just means that's the sound of freedom, at least for me. Try reading one now. Find a shorter one. Give it a shot. All right, let's try that. So I already did read that one. That one is definitely not short, but it's a great one. Okay, I'm just gonna read that one because it's really cool. It's from Coco. I wonder how easy it will be to follow this without like picture context, but I'll try. Okay. So that's a theory from Coco on my Discord server. It's a great one, I really like. It's called Robin's Role for the Final War. So the series started with me trying to find out some connection with Robin and Emu. I think it can't be a coincidence that Emu has those demonic powers and resides in the flower room, while Robin has the flower fruit and can turn into a demon. There's also Robin's eyes being drawn to similar to Emu's in a recent Elbaf chapter. We've been learning about Gunko and how she doesn't age and can be possessed by Emu, which is different from the other Holy Knights as of now. So my theory is that Robin is another vessel for Emu to possess in the future. And one of the many points of conflicts for Luffy will be the kidnapping of Robin. Which I think is a really good point, since she already was kidnapped once. And it wouldn't surprise me if that happened again. Because they are still after her, right? Okay, let's read on. Of course there's the demon thing. I'm assuming this demon in the mural is Emu. And the similarities visually between this demon and Robin's Demonio Fleur are apparent. From a literal standpoint, it makes no sense that Robin is able to turn demonic with her flower fruit, but I have a few thoughts about that. Option A. Robin's fruit is not a flower fruit and is a literal demon fruit, which would give the user the powers of the Emu the Devil. It couldn't be an Emu fruit as well, or a fruit based on the perceived enemy of Joy Boy. Option B. She's some type of special person who is meant to be possessed by Emu in the future. We don't know Robin's father or anything about him, and she almost looks like a carbon copy of her mother Olvia. Her demon power and devil child epithet could be a larger representation of her relationship with Emu. We know when Emu possessed someone they grow wings, as we see with Gunko, and Emu is able to gain their powers as well. Possessing Robin would give Emu access to the Hana powers, and maybe it would create a constant Demonio Fleur state. Okay, wait, I read on in a second, I just need to sip a little bit of tea. Yo, welcome to the stream, Flying Gravy. I just started reading like a theory from the Discord. You guys just let me know what you think about what you heard about it so far. Maybe certain fruits not an innate ability. Okay, let me just read on then. Another reason I think Emu needs these vessels is because they potentially can't be in the sunlight as they are. We know the sunlight tree Eve creates artificial light for Fishman Island. And the tree stretches from Fishman Island through Sabaody to the Holy Land, like the Eden tree does for Elbaf. So the lights in the flower room could be artificial. Then there's a connection with Moria and Emu. And of course, if Moria takes someone's shadow, they cannot be in the sunlight. Visual similarities in their powers aside, we know Moria was supposed to be killed in Marineford, and someone higher up. By someone higher up. So what was the reason? Oh, excuse me. I had to sneeze there. Perhaps Emu's shadow was stolen in the past and they wanted Moria's fruit to give Emu a strong person's shadow that could be in brackets, that could be its own theory. There's also similarities in how they control their subordinates, zombies versus knights in Gorosei, as they all gain abilities from the host themselves and they regenerate. Emu also has their flower room, the throne room, flower room, the throne room, which has those swords almost like a graveyard, and it's all next to a giant freezer which Moria also had. I would argue maybe it's not right next to it, but we get the point. Also in the arc, we are getting the Gunko possession. We are getting the God Valley flashback, which itself ties to Philip Bark. In brackets could be the same island, and we got a huge Moria reveal with him, potentially popping back up soon. He could read Poneglyph as if he was a Kusuki, right? Maybe that's another reason why Emu wants Robin as a host, as to read the Poneglyphs for the world government, ? So moving forward with this Emu-Robin's connection, how does it tie back to Annie's lobby? This is 100% based biased, but Enies Lobby was arguably the most emotional arc in the series. On top of that, there's a bunch of concept there that will be important in the final saga. The abundant ancient civilization outside of Enies Lobby, the focus of an ancient weapon, and the hole in the ocean. It always been daylight, in brackets, while Emu maybe can see the sun, and Luffy declaring war on the world government for Robin. As it currently stands, Luffy doesn't have a direct reason to fight the Celestial Dragons, and Emu, they cause a lot of grief by proxy, but nothing directly to Luffy or his crew. So, what better way to get to war against the world government than the same way they declared war the first time, for Robin? There's a few reasons that could have set. Oh my god, I can't read. There's a few reasons that could have set up this role for Robin. The renewed proclamations that the crew has to protect her in Zou and Elbaf due to her importance. Her bounty was raised an extra 500 million than the other Straw Hats, just from association. In brackets, Usopp, Frankie, Brook, Nami were always 300 million flat, and Sanji, Zoro, Jinbei got 1 billion because they are probably seen as the commanders. Robin went up from 130 to 930, meaning she's got the flat 300 million increase and an extra 500 million too. There's the fact that the most of the Straw Hats have a chapter title corresponding to the order they joined the crew. It's usually when they joined or have major character moments. Zoro chapter 6, the first. Sanji chapter 68, the first. Sanji chapter 68, the fourth. Nami chapter 94, the second. Usopp and Frankie share theirs at the end of Order 7 at chapter 439. The third and seventh, and Brook and chapter 489, the 8th. See, it's kind of hard. Like, if I just read it like that, it's a little bit confusing. Due to this naming convention, I believe the remaining Straw Hats, Chopper, Robin, and Jinbei, will have major moments before the story ends, which will give them their chapter titles. And for this theory, that means Robin will likely get hers when they save her again. Oda's OG plan was for a short One Piece, so he had early One Piece reflects how arcs towards the end would play out. And I think it's an example of that. There's a little bit more, but let's move on. I think the side of the mural that I've sent previously, he put the mural in there, represents Joy Boy's war against the Emu in the past, while loosely representing Luffy's future war on the present. That means every character fighting is a literal representation of Joy Boy's forces, 1-to-1, but they are only a little like Luffy's. Lunarian equals Sanji, cause the flames, flight abilities, speed. Emmet, Frankie, cause the horns, robotic, and forearms. Ancient Giant, Loki, cause the, etc, etc. However, no matter how hard I try, I don't see anything that could be a Robin parallel. But what if that fight represents the fight to bring Robin back? Now, there are some connections between Robin and Teach popping up. They are both archaeologists from the West Blue, and both from the island that were wiped out. Teach's mom also looks like Nico Olvia, down to the white hair. Olvia would be 17, in brackets like dragon, during God Valley, so maybe Aris, in brackets Teach's mom, is Olvia's older sister or even mother, as she had Olvia with another man, question mark. Rox is likely 40 plus, so Aris could be just as old. We know Teach gets off God Valley, and at the very last, had to be taken somewhere nearby at first. So what if that place was Ohara, where he grew up there for a few years, which created a love of his love for archaeology. Teach is 40, meaning there's 10 years between him and Robin. And he was around 10 to 12 when found by Whitebeard, which explains why he wouldn't have met Robin. Robin also was the first person to ever mention a Davy Back fight, and has the same row in her name as Rox, in brackets, although the name is fake. If there's a relation there and Robin is a relative to Rox, Teach, and Davy Jones, that could be another reason for an epithet Devil Child. This works regardless if Davy Jones is Joy Boy or not too. If Davy Jones isn't Joy Boy but is a nakama of his, but he somehow ended up as an enemy to Joyboy. Maybe it was a similar situation to what I'm saying happened to Robin. Davy Jones was possessed or taken by Emu / Devil, and the big war at the end was a Nika-ish fight to bring Davy back, which would then inspire the name of Davy Back Fight. City fights to take crew members back, originally a Davy Back Fight, but would be a Robin Back Fight in this case. So the Too Long Didn't Read is a parallel to Enies Lobby. So the Too Long Didn't Read is the parallel to Enies Lobby, would be the final war, being a big fight to take Robin back from the world government, which the fate of the world at hand with the world government wants Robin because she's potentially a perfect vessel to Emu to reside in, to see sunlight due to her powers or bloodline. They would stop the modern day Nika Joyboy from having a chance to read the poneglyphs to find out One Piece. They could read poneglyphs themselves and find the truth and treasure which could stop any more resistance against them. Potential relations to Rock's Davy Jones. Yeah, so see, that's the problem. Like I'm not reading fluently enough, and then when there's like little hiccups, it's kind of hard to understand, especially. And this was already a well-written thing in Discord. Some people, again, that's not a complaint, but just throw in a few sentences, and then you kind of have to work with the pictures that is sent to understand the rest, right? But overall, I think that's a really cool theory from Coco. You guys have been writing the whole time. Okay, where were we at? The possibility of her getting kidnapped is high. I think so too, sadly. Unless Imusama is just standing on top of a set, huh? I think the Moria parallel is just a parallel for depression. I think you should share the screen. Yeah, but I kind of, it's kind of hard to just show. Actually, it's not. I could have done that. Yeah, my bad. I should have done this. Yeah. Only reason I could see Emu being forced to stay in Pangaea Castle is if it's like an Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade type of thing. Get too far from the source of immortality and you start aging. So that's the thing, Neon Roger. That's exactly what I'm thinking about Emu. I think I said it in some other live reactions already. I think Emu has to stay on Marie Joas, and like possessing bodies like this is the only way for Emu to act out somewhere else in the world. So I'm definitely with you there. For some reason, Emu has to stay there. Be it what Coco says, that maybe Emu cannot be in the sunlight, or something else. Kusuland is cooking something cool up regarding that. I can tell you so far, but I don't want to spoil anything. When Ginny left Marie Joas, a disease progressed. One worsened by the sun. Could Imusama have Sapphire Scale or something like that? That's a good point, but if that was the case, surely they would have asked Vegapunk for the cure, right? Because he managed to cure Bonnie's. Maybe do one line at a time and break it down one thing at a time. Could do, but I don't know. I'd rather make a video out of the stuff if people are fine with it, because it's easier to present. The government knows the past. They don't need to read the poneglyphs. I agree. Well, not all of them probably, but like the top tier ones. The question is, why does Emu keep the Celestials? Did he make a contract with the 20 families? So I think like whatever Emu's end goal is, right? Because surely that's not achieved yet, right? They're still looking for something. It's not just about suppressing the truth. Emu, because it doesn't look like Emu's just chilling up there so far, like all the time, right? Just sitting in their garden and having fun. There's something else Emu's after. And that might be a body, that might be the One Piece or whatever. And until this point has happened, there must be like an upper caste on top of the world that is seemingly holding the reins, right? Because obviously the elders and Emu, they have some higher motive that no one needs to know, not even like these dumbass celestial dragons, and they are just acting as a proxy, so to say, right? And until that one goal is reached, everything that's done is due to what these dumpy celestial dragons say and whatnot. So this is basically the enemy for the people of the normal world. They see these fat asses and like ugly, unfriendly folks. They just shoot and kill everyone they want. And they see them and they're like, okay, these are our enemies. These are the people who make us pay money each year. I don't know, even on a monthly basis, to be protected and whatnot. This is all just a big facade until the time comes when they can actually act. At least that's what I think. That's why Roger said I was too early and all that. And it's the same for Emu. There is going to be a point in time where something is possible, and only at that point of the time. And they are all waiting for it. So yeah, to answer the question, I think they are just they just act as proxies, as reigning proxies. Emu has a symbiotic relationship with the sunlight tree Eve, like Lily's Carnation in One Piece movie. The energy from I haven't seen the one. Carnation Lily. They are bad for propaganda. What, you mean the celestial dragons? I mean, yeah, they are, but like, just think back to medieval times and whatnot. Like, many kings were not liked by their subordinates either. Like the peasants and all that, they were like working all day, and they knew they had to give a big chunk of their share, even though the other guys were just sitting their asses flat. And they knew the people in power up there, they had all the might, but the peasants still had to obey to the laws and everything and do their bidding. And it's the same in One Piece. It's always like that. There's someone with power, and then there's the rest. You think 4 families were kicked out of or be exiled? 16 families still hold bullets for Nefertari, Nerona, Briss, and one other. Why you specifically think of 4 families being kicked out? Right, because he said the 16 holy bullets. And before it would have been 20 holy bullets. Wasn't the 16 thing some number word play in Japanese? I don't remember. "800 years of stress." Baron Omatsuri is where the Carnation Lily comes from. A One Piece horror movie. That sounds good. Yeah, is it a Chopper movie? I heard good things about that. Probably need to watch it. Neon Watcher says, by the way, have we figured out what was so special about God Valley? Yet that Garling mentioned to the Gorsi recently. No. Right. Right. See, that's why Holy Bullets probably. We have not, but it's mentioned again in this, I think. It's when they say, where is it? Where are they saying this? It's when Saint Saturn is talking. Where is this panel? Where is it? Here. Saturn is Roxette. Well, things have continued to unfold outside of our expectations. In fact, all this intense destruction, I believe, if it continues, we risk something else being unleashed. See, that's the thing. That's what they were talking about. That's what St. Garling was talking about. That the Great One would be pleased to hear that they found there. All this destruction, I believe, it comes. So this is the thing, right? I think surely there must be an ancient weapon at God Valley. We see Kaido rising out of the fire. And the guy's like, what is that? A dragon? Oda is mirroring shit here again. That must not be permitted, they say. So I'm sure there is an ancient weapon here at God Valley. This is how the island disappears. Like, you know, like the community posts are made about like God Valley being a spaceship, more or less. Like, it could be like a hybrid thing, like the other ancient weapons, perhaps, like part machine, part living being, like a flying space dragon worm or something like that. Like, this is exactly why we see Kaido rising there. And this is what is carrying the mother frame, or actually is the mother frame nowadays, because they unearthed it, and it's flying around in the air. In my opinion. Yeah, it definitely was 16 Rise of Light that destroyed Lelouch. So much number knowledge there in the chat. I love it. Because I'm too forgetful. Like, I read stuff like that, and like a week later, I've forgotten about it again. Biggest fake One Piece fan. Fake One Piece theorist. Being part plant makes sense to calling humans insects, like stomach barons who eat beetles. There's a lot of death that about to happen in Betrayal. Yeah, definitely. Math Peace returns? Hell no. I hate math so much. I was so bad at math in school. See, that's why my name's Marv and not Math. Nah, Marv, you know more about One Piece than me. You're being too nice. Anyway. My tea's almost cold. I didn't really drink anything yet. There's a few interesting things that piqued my interest here. First of all, why the heck is Marco there? And he's placed so prominently in the middle of the freaking panel. I don't get it. Sure, you can say, oh, that's just a character that looks like Marco. He just looks like Marco. It's not Marco. Look, it's just, he just looks like it, okay? Chill out, guy. It's not Marco, okay? But to me it looks like Marco. Why is he there? Is it Marco's dad? I wouldn't be surprised. Where's this panel? God damn it! Ah, here it is. He's just boinking the guy with the axe. So that's one. It's a weird one. I don't understand. Marco's dad. Yeah, it is Marco's dad probably. Pineapple dad. Yeah, the Phoenix dies and comes back from the ashes. So maybe Marco actually, when he really dies... oh my god, just think about it. If Marco actually really dies having this fruit, there's an actual Phoenix ashes or egg or something like that stays dormant for like 20 years or something, and then he's reborn and grows up again. And now that would be interesting if he still had all the knowledge from the time before, or he actually starts developing a completely new character. Imagine if it was the last. Dude's reborn 20 years later or something, doesn't remember shit anymore, and Whitebeard's like, wait a minute, I saw that guy at God Valley. He was pretty strong. I'm gonna pick that folk up and put it on my ship, and he's becoming my crewmate. How's my day been going so far? I've been sleeping in. Then I ate some croissant with Nutella. And then basically I didn't do much yet. I just started streaming. And before that I was just what was I doing? Oh yeah, like I just did something for my D&D campaign. Like I'm making a whole own campaign for some friends of mine, which I will be dungeon mastering in. Hope your day is fine as well so far. Like it's a nice afternoon, at least for me already. His mom was the pineapple. All right then. That Marco would be a Roger pirate or a marine because he's clearly attacking Silver. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Is he a Roger pirate at this point? I would probably say a marine, but he doesn't look like a marine. He's wearing he's wearing this kind of cape thing. I don't know. Marco, the world government marine man marked by Phoenix flames. Imagine, like, they just find him. Dude, we heard you're the man marked by flames. And he's like, yeah, people told me that. And they're like, all right, now spill the beans. Come on, share your knowledge, man. And he's like, well, actually, apparently I died and was reborn. I don't know shit. And they're just looking at each other. I'm like, okay, and now what? Surely it's not like that. So that's that, right? Then, like, also, Roxas babe has a big mouth. She's like, I can deal, I can deal with my own problems, man, right? Like, I can fight back. And she's like, all right then. And then she just ditches him. When I read this first, I was like, oh wait, she's gonna stay behind and fight or what? But no, she's just running. Crazy. Do you think Blackbeard is at the age here where he remembers shit? Does he remember this shit happening, or is he? How old is he there? Probably not, right? Do you guys think he recalls all the crap happening at God Valley? Croissants are goated. Yeah, you see, like I like them. The thing that annoys me though is like you take a bite, and all the shit falls down on you. Like, why can't they just stay together? A little bit annoying, not gonna lie. But they're tasty. We're going back to Sphinx Island. And Ace Whitebeard's grave, yeah. Probably, yeah. Marco is allegedly 43, so he would have been 5 at God Valley. Crazy fine. So so maybe he's reborn an adult then. If he dies. I don't know, it's crazy. I don't get it. Let's just say it's Marco's dad or uncle or whatever. Who cares? I'm gonna put that here so we don't forget it. We're gonna make it a little bit smaller. Just gonna peek out there. Nepo piece again. Do you make the croissants yourself? So today we made it ourselves, but not entirely. I didn't make the dough and everything. But like, it was like a little package. You open it, and then you have the already prepared dough, and you just roll it and throw it in the oven. In that Marco panel, is that Rogers Fishman's Sunbell or Rox Fishman standing to the left? Questions. Wait, I already scrolled past the panel again. Now I have to find it again, goddammit. Well, I think it's Rox's guy? What do you guys say? You know what's also? I just noticed another thing. Look at this. What is Usopp doing there? Why is Usopp there? What is this? Big hammer mode? Usopp added again. Crazy. Okay, you just put him right beside that. Huh? That's not completely right. This'll do. Oh wait, where's my chat? Here. Chef Marv? No, definitely not. I can cook some good stuff, like 3 or 2 dishes, but that's it. Barbell? The necklace is the clue? Yeah, probably. What the fuck? If Sunbell and Barbell are the same guy, but he works for both crews. Yeah, he just takes off the necklace. And he just goes over. I'm like, oh, yeah, I have my shift at Rogers today. Don't worry, I'm gonna come back next week, alright? Yeah, see you. Barbell and Sunbell may be siblings. Wouldn't surprise me. Gonna torture someone with the hammer. Yeah, Perona's not around. I think that's Millet Pine with the hammer. Oh yeah, probably. It's crazy. Actually, no, I'm seeing the panel above, and I'm kind of surprised that Big Mom just lets them run after losing that fruit. But she's got a heart for children. You can at least say that. She would not harm a child. But actually, she is slamming Iva into the wall like a crazy one. I mean, it's One Piece. Let's just say Iva is a pretty sturdy child. But if someone slams you into a wall to a point that it's cracking, your body should probably be mush. But but okay. Fair enough. Anyway, yeah. I actually wanted to end that stream like 30 minutes ago already. I was 15. He's adult enough for abuse. Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay, with that, let's end the stream. Thank you very much for being here again. Like, it's really crazy. Like, we actually got some active chat lately. I really like that. So everyone who was here, thank you very much. Let's see. Jody List, Neon Roger, Flying Gravy, Dexter, Katya, of course, Way of the Gamer 7. I haven't even welcomed you. Welcome. Did I say Jody List? I probably did. Will of Dreams. I did say that as well, I think. It's crazy. There's some other names way up there. Bushido, who's turned silent. Why did he turn silent though? Oh, because I did not go with the carrot agenda. Killick, and so on. I hope if I didn't call out any one of you, sorry. Yeah. Have a nice weekend too, man. Stay handsome, my man. Oh, you're always being so nice to me, Flying Gravy. So, but yeah, if you have not yet join the Discord. Sometimes we hang there, not too often, but if you see us in the channel, just feel free to jump in, say hi, and yeah, thanks for being here. Thanks for the super chat, Mr. Bushido, and have a nice weekend. And I'm really bad at saying bye, so bye. Wait, what does this say? You will not be able to reconnect. Your streams will stop, and you will no longer be